Hello, Zol. Back again, and it's the Steel Division League, Season 9. This is a quarter-final, the second quarter-final for Division 4. In the first quarter-final, I forgot who went through now. Someone went through and someone didn't. There we go. Excellent information there. This one is again, this is wantsomenoob up against Sqwurrol. And we are on the Tannerberg map with the horrendous line of sights, as I will show you here. It's absolutely crazy. You're in the forest, you can see nothing at the edge, nothing, and then boom. It's really bizarre. And yeah, when you're up in the forest here, again, it's due to the inclines as well. You can kind of see down. It's really strange the way the line of sights work, but interesting. So yeah, if you're right on these ridges here, people can see up and shoot you from the road and here. It's really strange, but I find it annoying myself. Anyway, I've just watched a game in Division 3, division I was in, with Vulcan against MK Ultra, their final game. I highly recommend you check that out. Crazy game. Goes right down to the last few seconds, so yeah, you'll enjoy that, I'm sure. Anyway, here we got here. So wantsomenoob has got some kind of Axis division. Not sure what it is yet. And Sqwurrol has got some kind of Soviet division. Not quite sure what that is yet either. T-34E. And they got Superior Rocks. An SU-76. I can't figure it out. Yeah, so what can we expect to see here? And Sqwurrol, I played Sqwurrol a few times. He's decent, fairly solid enough player. wantsomenoob, I think I might have bumped into him before. And if I did, then I think he just stomped me quite easily. But I'm not entirely sure. But clearly they're decent players. Now in Division 4, through to the playoffs, from all of the players I see there, they all seem to be really solid. And as I've mentioned before, there was a couple of players, maybe 2, 3, possibly even 4 players, which should more likely have been in Division 3 in my opinion. But then again, there's lots of players in Division 3. I don't know how good they are. But we shall see. I was surprised. I've always like kind of jokingly slagging off what's his name? The guy who does the Sodbot. Oh God, what's his name? My brain fails me. Why have I forgot his name? Anyway, yeah, I'm always kind of joking that he's a terrible player, but he would have admitted it before. But he must have been practicing, because he's definitely improved a lot. Because he's always been a you know, an asset to the community, helping with the Sodbot and such, and doing all the stats and things. But he never seemed to play the game much at all himself, unfortunately. And so, yeah, when it comes to league play, he performed not very well, but I believe he won his group. It was a weak group he was in, but still, I was surprised. So he's definitely improved a lot. I did play him in a rookie tournament fairly recently, I think, and he'd definitely improved then, I could tell. Yeah, so it's nice to see someone who's put lots of work into the so-called community of this game, and yeah, and now he's just enjoying the game, as it should be. Can I figure out what this is yet? Is this average? What is this? I feel like I should know what this division is. Is it 84th? Possibly? It might be 84th actually. I've got a feeling it might be 84th. And here, Stug M42. Is this 4 Falch? Stug M. What has a Stug M42? 4 Falch. Oh, what's the Italian divisions now? 26 Panzer, possibly. Oh, I guess we'll see soon enough. What has the M42? I can't quite remember. Is it just those 2 divisions or 3 divisions, or? Ah, Gebs. Possibly Gebs. We shall see. I do have a feeling this is 84th. Although I wasn't sure they had superior rocks. I like this game. Guess the division. Yeah, I'm gonna bet with actually if it's not it can't be Gebs. Where's the infantry? No, it's not Gebs, is it? I'm gonna go for 26 Panzer. No, that's wrong, isn't it? I don't know. I just don't know. Too many divisions in this game. Well, not too many, but too many for a new player to learn. I mean, I've been playing this game for, oh god, a couple of years, and I still can't figure it out. That is the good thing about playing in League, which I recommend for anyone, any competitions, because you'll know what division you're going to be up against, so you can then check what the division has. So you'll at least be able to fill in the gaps in your knowledge and say, all right, so he's going to have this, this, and this. How can I counterpick it? Or if they counterpick you, then it's like, oh, what's he done that for? It just makes it a bit more interesting, a bit more fun. But at my point, I kind of have a decent idea of what most divisions have. But I do forget the odd units here and there. Well, that's the way the game is. It would be nice if they had some kind of... Well, there's lots of things they could do to improve this game, but they're not going to do it now. But I was just about to say, it would be nice if there was some kind of like pop-up on the screen where you could look at the... You know, as the map is loading in, you could see what the divisions are, rather than giving you that blank screen. But Eugen are never going to put that in the game. They're just not going to do it. Alright, let's have a look what we got here. So, it is 26 Panzer, and it is... Oh, it is 84th! Oh, there we go. My god, my knowledge is on point for a change. And we're both on the Maverick Incomes, and 26, I'm already in favour of 84th at the moment, because we're going to see some IS-2s coming out. And the 26, although they have decent CQC, they can pop off into here. Actually, it looks like he's got the Berettas in B, so that might help him grab the forest areas more easily. But he doesn't have them in A, so he might lose them in A. They got the Superior Rocks. I think the Superior Rocks just got one flamethrower, so they're not like crazy good. Or mini mortars. These do some nasty work. And what are we going to see going on here? Lots of early flamer push. I reckon you should put these on return fire. Oh, actually, you don't need to put on return fire, only with flamer. Avmachiki's coming in. It's very stable setup here. This area could be contested quite easily soon. And let's have a look. Are these double? No, single flamethrowers. But this should be enough to hold this flag at least, if he just wants to do that. And I'm not sure what he's looking to push. Nowhere at the moment. You can expect to see an IS-2 coming out in this region at some point for Sqwurrol. In the north, oh, T-34's been got at by the Pak-40. It's out of sight now, so yeah, that's pretty much a useless tank at the moment. It's got a machine gun on it. Could get some repairs on it maybe. I think the main clash is going to be in the centre and in the north. The south, I've got a feeling this is going to be really slow. Not a lot of movement going on here. Oh, nice little sneak here from wantsomenoob. If you could get all the way around the back here, you could really interfere with this road. But I believe, yeah, I believe the sniper's going to get sight on him like round about now. IL-2 in the north from Sqwurrol, trying to take down that Pak-40. Almost down, not completely. Light machine gun fire in the town. Friday DP just gets out of the way of the guerrilla in time. I don't think he's lost any units there. Or any men, I should say. Avmachikis should be able to hold off. Again, this is where they pop off, this kind of range. They're going to melt them. Even though they've got the MG42 in there as well, but yeah, completely melts them down. So Sqwurrol with an early advantage. This is the key point of the fight, I would say. If Sqwurrol takes over this forest here and wipes this out, then he's in a really solid position. It looks like he's going to win out. We've got a Stern Pioneer, Flammenwerfer. Oh, the rocks are going to be... Oh no, they're going to be surrendered. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. But Superior Rocks in the back as well. Them flamers are not going to last long. So a kind of a fairly evenish trade. I'm not quite sure who came out on top there. Probably, I'd say, Sqwurrol. He's still got like 28 men in the area compared to 8. Even though I'm not really sure that wantsomenoob came in with the same number of men, but there was a decent amount of flamers in there. He's got to protect his leader. Has he got any more infantry coming in? No, so Sqwurrol looking good there. South, absolute silence. Back to the north, he's managed to grab a flag in the north. Looks like he's going to grab more. Pack 40 covering this road here. He's going to need some armour. SU-76 is probably going to have that to pick off the pack, I imagine. But wantsomenoob is making a nice creep with some infantry here. This amount of flamers, they'll be able to do some damage, but if they get spotted, they start picked off by some machine guns, there'll be some serious trouble for them. Yeah, Sqwurrol definitely needs to bulk up this area with some infantry. I guess his damaged tank got taken out. This DP, yeah, needs to unload that really soon. Nice flag snatcher at the top from wantsomenoob. Now, is he reinforcing the centre? No. And there's a ton of Stern Pioneer coming in. Oh, this looks like... Oh, this is looking quite bad for Sqwurrol now, actually. The fact that he's not reinforced this area where he's had the win is... Yeah, kind of a mistake. I guess he's been pushed here. He was pushing hard here. He needs to consolidate. This is not enough, because once these are gone, all of this is going to fall. One Afmachiki reinforcement's not going to help out. I would generally put some mortars here or here, depending on what side I'm on, obviously. And put them on defensive fire for these areas. Because mortar play can help out a hell of a lot in the forest. Where you're lacking in the CQC infantry, you make up for it with mortars. Yeah, these are going to get wiped. These are really going to get wiped out. Where's this Avto's going here? He needs much more reinforcements there. The north is looking bleak as well. Value DP's stuck in the open. I expect wantsomenoob to be reinforcing up into here. Probably take a risk, or at least into this forest here with some infantry and then walk them across. There's a good chance he can snag this flag. IS-2 coming in now. Not quite sure that's the right decision, considering he's really lacking in infantry. He's completely lost the centre now. A couple more Superior coming, another Afmachiki. Could do a mortar back here. He's got the mini mortars in, so yeah, bring these out. These do nice work. This is something that happens on this map as well. This part does get neglected quite a lot sometimes. So if you could just remind yourself that this is going on down here, you could probably sneak in some units to here. It doesn't. Looking at the front line, you should be able to tell here that this has not got any units in it. There's going to be something probably back in the forest here, this region. So you could sneak this flag, and there's lots of cover. If you just walk across from here, you can generally make it right behind the building and take the flag anyway. Anyway, there's one thing I'm not sure about in these divisions. It's the air. I'm not sure what kind of planes these divisions have. But I think the 84th, they have the PE2s, I believe. So decent bombers can come in from Sqwurrol's side. Wantsomenoob, I'm not entirely sure. They've got some decent Italian fighters, or they might have the not so decent ones. And some big boom bombers, I believe. Alright, so Sqwurrol's got some units in here. He should just sit them roundabout on the flag now and hope for the best. If these get picked off one by one, he's going to lose out. He could really do with a leader in here. These are all double vet Stern Pioneers. Really nice choice in his deck build here. He's definitely decided to focus on the forest. Oh! SU-76 taken out by the Recon Panzer. And Sqwurrol has reacted to this now. Now, if the... Has he got eyes on this or not? He doesn't appear to have... Maybe the mortars have sight on it. If he doesn't have eyes on this, then the Panzer III could take him out with a sneaky shot. Stug 42 moving up. This could snipe... Is it gonna? Is it gonna? Oh, they're both blind. This is the issue with tanks. Incredibly blind. Sniper. Oh, unfortunately can't quite see down the road there. Anyway, what we're finishing off. Oh yeah, so there we go. There's the big boom plane. He just dropped this on top of the CQC infantry here. So that's looking bleak for Sqwurrol. But he is ahead on tickets at the moment, so it's all right. Off map falling here. Oh, nice. Takes out the M42. We have a Panther here. Did I just see the leader? I mean, the commander's coming out. So we have some really highly vetted infantry around here. He's definitely going to be focused in this area. Now, where can he get this Panther into position? Oh, he's got a Stug M43 as well. All out here for sniping that IS-2. And I don't think this is the best area to put this in, to be honest. If you're having it here, you should really move it up a bit further to get good sight down the road. But you can't really fire that far down the road. The Wurframmer's having a shot at it. He's spotted it. Good thing about Wurframmers is they're noisy as hell, so you know when they're going off. You can quickly look and react to them usually. Did it take much damage? Nothing visible. Probably a little bit though. But the IS-2 I would much favour in the south. Pop it right back here somewhere, or down onto... You can sort of rotate it around this area. Or even here. But there's not many... There's not much 2K range on this map. It looks like there should be, but there really isn't. On the red side, yes there is. So you can make use of it here. But once you get a bit closer, you're not really going to get much of a range, as you can see. There's lots of small little hedges and things. Another off-map falling down. It looks like Sqwurrol's just trying to buy himself some time to get more reinforcements in. These units have managed to come back here and take out the Stern Pioneers. Nice. Yeah, Avmachiki. Yeah, the Avtos are doing... I always say cheeky. Is that right? Cheeky. I just say Avto. It's easier, isn't it? Strafniki coming in now. Solid unit. We've got more Strafnikis here. No. Seems a strange choice. We've got Sapuri coming in to the town and Strafniki into the forest. I think it should be the other way around myself. Alright. Some rockets coming in. Katyusk. Oh my god. I always add K's in when I shouldn't with these things. Katyuska. There's no K at the end, but that's just how I say it sometimes. Anyway, blah blah blah. S2. It's been a little bit dangerous with this now. Is this Panther noticed? If you can sneak this Panther around into this area, just get him into a building here, pop him out, have a shot. Could do some nasty work. Or Stug, M42, M43, nice position. If he could move this round to here as well, he could even side shot the IS-2. But this area is in deep trouble. Where's he moving these? Alright, just there. Yeah, wantsomenoob looking strong here. We are stabilising a 12-12 now. I really feel that Sqwurrol should be making more of a push in the southern town. He must realise that there's a hell of a lot of stuff up here. This investment is... I'm not quite sure why he's got these here. Where's he aiming them? Oh, he's going for the Wurframmer? Interesting choice. I don't think it's the best choice because these things move all the time, as you can see. Oh, he's reloading. Has he got eyes on it? Could he see that? Maybe he spotted it before. Alright, so this might work out well for him. Is he going to take it out? That would be a nice takeout if he does. That is a threat to his IS-2 for sure. Unlucky. Oh dear. Big investment, no payoff. So still at 12-12, tickets almost identical. I think wantsomenoob barely ahead. And what we've got coming in the centre. Oh, here come the Berettas into the centre now. Now this is the situation I was talking about. Sqwurrol want to have this area in control already and have it full of troops. Because these Berettas are going to come in, they're going to wipe these out, no problem. Sqwurrol might actually be a good choice here. Just use it for the AT rifles on this road. Stop him getting too overwhelmed. He definitely needs more reinforcements. Got some fire going on down here. So M42's actually moved up. T-34 is going to take that out eventually. This could open an opportunity for Sqwurrol to take the initiative and try and push into this town. He's probably going to assume the Wurfram has been taken out, which it has not. And this is very precarious over here as well. KV-85 coming in. These things have got virtually no penetration. I think 75 mil, but they're just there to tank shots really. You want to be using these in combination with the T-34. So these will tank the shots, and the T-34s will do the penetrating damage. So is this? No, they're coming into completely different positions actually. So no, I'd put those in combination. Did he lose? Oh no, no. The IS-2's really being risky with this thing. What's he trying to do with it? He spotted the Panther at least. Looks like he's going to be aiming. Yeah, I'm not sure this is the right choice. He should probably probe for some AA or just bomb this area with the rockets and then try and make a move through. Another IS-2 in here. This could be taken out by the Stug. It's going to have a go at it now. This could be really game changing. Bounce. It's not stopped moving. He's not spotted this yet. And again, it's definitely stressed now. He's going to take him out. Bounce. He's reversing it. Oh dear, this is looking bad. Can he get it out of range in time? Why does he not just engage? Or it's going to be, I think he's going to go down. This next shot, if it hits, that's it, I'm sure. Oof. Yeah, the pen on these things actually, it's 170. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, this thing definitely been penetrated there. Definitely been penetrated. But a lucky save there. He's got a 43. Don't know why he's not got the 44. 20 points more if you're investing into IS-2s. You may as well get the good ones. Oh, here we go. Berettas completely sweeping through the forest. So 12-12, and Sqwurrol has made the advancement down here. The Stug, so these have got the good HE, I believe. Actually, not that fantastic, but decent enough. There's enough light armor in here to repel this infantry. He needs his own light armor in here. T-34 has been taken out. Nice armor, nice light armor advancing here. This is really well defended. Very light on the infantry, but just enough. So this is going to be much more tougher now. Yeah, Avto's advancing in the town. Again, not a good choice. Sqwurrol you want here, for sure. Oh, we've got some Sapiri now in his forests. He's probably not going to be wanting to move in there after seeing all those Berettas. We've got two Hummels at the back. This is looking really good for wantsomenoob. He is ticking down Sqwurrol again now. And let's see if we can get a game changer. Where are these aiming? Oh, for the Panther. Is it worth it? The spread on these things is pretty terrible. They're more about suppression really than killing. When I say that, it's probably going to kill at the last rocket. Nope. Like I say, yeah, you get a fallback on it. Is it done a lot of damage? It looks like it's done nothing at all really. Bombing run came in. Where did that go? Oh, here's a Strafniki, but I've got a feeling maybe the bomber just dropped on that. And now it's wantsomenoob who's making the advancement. Oh, now he's bringing out an IS-2. I should have done this a long time ago. Now this here, if you can pick off these pieces of armor, then he can advance with his infantry. But now he's already built up a decent amount of armor in here, so the possibility of getting side-shotted has gone up a huge amount. He has put the Superi into the forest on their own. They're behind enemy lines now. They're going to get stressed. They're going to get surrendered. If they're lucky, they might get a satchel off, take out a unit. But looks like no. Only a couple of units of Berettas left. Not at full strength either. So wantsomenoob is going to be needing to reinforce this. Yeah, some strange choices for deployment. Gvardia DP. Why would you bring that there? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure why you bring the Gvardia DP in here. I guess because of the front line, he's worried that it's going to be reinforcing down this road. IS-2's walking straight back in towards the Stugs line of fire again, which I believe is almost out of ammo. They don't get much AP ammo, unfortunately. Oh, he's bringing in a supply truck. They're basically like a mobile 17-pounder. Being pummeled by the Hummel, or Hummel pummel. This flag finally gained back again. But we've got MG 42, yep. MG 42 up there is going to be doing some work. Could do with shifting this around to help deal with the machine guns. This is really, he just needs to move this Panzergrenadier squad across here and take this flag. And he's bringing out artillery now. Yeah, there is definitely a battery coming on. We are into phase C as well now. This is looking, I would say, bleak at best for Sqwurrol. He's 2 flags down. It looks like he's been out-traded. Then again, he has got a couple of... Oh, he did lose that IS-2. Not surprising. I did miss that one, didn't I? But yeah, I wasn't massively surprised about that. I guess the Panther maybe got a bit of a side shot in around here on it. But he was really pushing forward with it. It was a bit crazy. This IS-2, what is it doing? Not a lot. Now we see... Oh, it's the PE3, not PE2, coming in. We're trying to bomb the Berettas. Is it going to get stressed before it can drop? Yes, it is. The FAMO. Been having a discussion about this recently, about on a 26. People say that this is terrible, never take it. That's why it's worth taking. It can stop planes from dropping their bombs with a couple of hits. Yeah, true enough, it's got sod all ammo. It runs out of ammo very quickly, but if you don't have a Pak 40 in your deck, I mean, is it Pak 40? Not Pak 40, the 88mm, then you're in trouble. Alright, so, there's a surrender. I don't blame Sqwurrol, really. It's going to be tough to come back from that. Oh my lord, look at that. Completely dominated over there. Yeah, decent start in the forest, but he didn't reinforce that area. Because the thing with his deck, he was more concerned, it looked like, with reinforcing the towns where it had lost ground. But he can just bring in an IS-2 and do that, and it can blast its way back in from range. I would have gone for more forest reinforcement myself. And he definitely had the units to hold the forest. What got that IS-2 in the end? Oh, it's the Wurframmen. I got 2 of them. Oh my god. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, I may as well move on to game 2, so just give me a moment. Hello, it's back again. So, we're on to game 2 now. It shouldn't be far away from starting. We've got want some noob on the right and Sqwurrol on the left. Game 2 on the map that cannot be pronounced. Sedlis. Anyway, I have to look up how you pronounce that thing. It's kind of annoying. Now, let's play Guess the Division. Oh, this is 21st Panzer, isn't it? Interesting choice. We could be seeing some KTs. Not a bad choice for this map. You can use those with the French cars and spam them like forever. It's an interesting thing to do. I think I saw El Bowser doing that in a game in his was it in his playoff game? I'm not even sure, but yeah, he did well. And what we got here? Want some noob? Can I identify this? Jaeger, Sturm Jaeger. Jaeger's chat. Is this Gebs? This might be this Gebberg's Jaeger. Which, if that is the case, then his AA is going to be lacking. But then again, 21st Panzer don't think they have much in the way of air power. 16th has the really powerful. 16th Panzer has powerful air. 21st Panzer, I don't think it has much at all, if I remember correctly. But is this Gebs, or is this just... It could be 28th. Yes, 28th Jaeger. Yeah, I guess they're called like Gebs Jaeger, aren't they, the infantry units? I'm not actually sure what they're called in the game. That's 28th, yeah, reasonably solid division. Decent cheap troops for the forests. The Jaegers, they do alright. So, yeah, not a bad choice at all. But it comes up against the KT, he's going to struggle a little bit. I'm not sure what he has to handle that. I don't believe they have any of the Krupps, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure what they have in terms of AT airplay as well. So, is he going to be rushing into here? Yep. Kind of a standard move in my opinion. You want to rush into this forest here as quickly as you can if you have the fast units to do it. And yeah, making a dash for this forest as well. Kind of fairly common things to see. It is a bit tough from the red side, I would say, on this map at the start of the game, but once you got yourself settled in, then it kind of evens out. But this is going to be the field of play for the KT. Again, oh dearie me. I'm seeing the same thing from the last match. Here, he's just put a single recon infantry sniper in, that's it. I can understand why to snipe anything coming down the road. But usually if it's coming fast enough here with a flamer, you could have taken this thing out already. For me, it's essential to put something in here that can hold the line. Because if you've got something in here, you can see the line of presence, and then it makes anything coming through here wary of being shot with AT guns. It also makes you wary of AA as well, because this is usually where AA goes on the hill. Anyway, flames in the forest down here. They should probably deal with this Pioneer if they hit them both. If they both hit him at the same time, should be able to stop him throwing his HE. Yep. And being logical as they are, they run into the flames in order to not get flamed for some reason. And there's an absolute lack of infantry. I just realised there's not a single... There's one Pioneer and that's it. That's highly risky. So where has he invested his points? It's a very, very strange start. He's just gone for flampanzers everywhere. Which they're doing the work there. This Shrek's going to take that out. No problem, no. Basically, he's letting him run into this forest and get this flag for free, not even trying to contest it. He's going to lose this flag as well if he's not careful. Has he got any infantry coming in? Nope. So once he moves one flag up already, just something here to hold the flag, nothing else. SBW would be good to start moving down this down this area so you can spot any units and have a fire at them. There's no armor out here. They're both on Maverick. I'm quite puzzled. Ah, here we go. Here are the AT planes. Are these the nasty ones? Yeah, pretty nasty. 2 damaged over each penetration. So that's 1 unit taken out, and now the Panzer IV is going to go down, I believe. So yeah, what Sqwurrol's thinking in this game, I have absolutely no idea. He's brought out a lot of armor, no AA, and not much infantry at all. It's extremely puzzling. But anyway, critique aside, wantsomenoob approaches very, very well. Yeah, machine guns in here, AT and HE guns cover the road and the access in here with a sniper to view. He's actually decided to smoke off the road. I'm not sure why he's done this, but fair enough. And now he's just going to sit in this forest here and defend it. He's probably not going to bother pushing for this flag at the moment, although it wouldn't be a terrible idea. If he knew this was here, oh dear. I reckon, would he be able to get off the Faust in time? If he just literally stepped up a millimetre, a couple more feet, he could probably take this out. Then he'd probably realise there's another one here and move these 2 up and take this out. But I'd expect to see some armour coming in down this road fairly soon. Possibly coming round through this way. In the north, this flame is still holding on to the flag, but maybe not for much longer. AT might take out the Flampanzer or the IG-18 even. Oh, he's going to lose his Shrek. Did his Shrek do much work? I think he took out the Flampanzer at least, which is something. Pioneers dealt with that easily enough. Another one's coming in. What this AT gun is doing here, I'm not entirely sure. I guess you could maybe move him out to here. That's what he was thinking later on, to help cover this road. Pack 38 is already covering that road as well. Back to 1212. Why is this? Why is it a 1212 now? Oh yeah, because of course this is his flag. But oh, here we go. I think he's going to realise now. Yep. Just needs to get them in at the same time. We cannot fire both at the same time. Oh, unfortunate. Unlucky, unlucky. Yeah, I think this flag is going to be going down soon. Then again, the SDKFZ can do an extremely good job of melting infantry, so that might help him hold onto the flag a little bit. HS-129 coming in, and it's going to take out more armour for free. Is the AA going to have an effect on it? It's just not close enough. Oh, here we go. It's firing now. Probably a bit too late. Yep, bit too late. But a Sqwurrol finishes job, so not too bad, not too bad. Got rid of one of them. AA, I'd rather put it up back here myself, to be honest. Here's a bit risky, but if he's using it to help cover for the help try and take out some infantry, fair enough, fair enough. In the north, what's going on here? Not much focus. Oh, Sqwurrol coming in response. I don't think it did much damage though. And now we've got the Flak 41 out, not the Flak 40. Say Pack 40, Flak, Pack, Flak. You know what I mean. Alright, this is something which many people do not do, me myself included, forget to do. Put them on return fire. Because with these in the area, they won't be able to do any damage to them, and they just get shot to pieces and blown up. So yeah, good decision there. Same here. Sturmjäger, not a bad position. Good choice there. Flak coming up onto the hill. Yeah, because it's kind of slow and steady for wantsomenoob at the moment. There's no reason to go any further. He's got support in the back, he's got all his infantry here. A nice off-map could do something. And 21st has off-map. And we do see the King Tiger coming out. And it seems, I guess, reasonable enough. Just at the end of A, he's at a 12-12. Then in B phase, he can focus more on bringing out, well, investing in his infantry. And if things go well, then possibly another KT. But as stands, yeah, there's only, where's he bringing this? Anywhere good? Yeah, there's only place to bring this out really is here. We have to sit it quite far back. You want some infantry to be advancing across this line here. Possibly some ersatz or something, if he has those in his deck. But you just need some infantry running across here to grab these flags. Anything that comes out, contest it. The KT can knock it out. That should be the plan for Sqwurrol now. These flags, like we saw in the previous quarterfinal, with the players I've completely forgot the names of. It'll come to me later. Yeah, so this flag has eventually been taken. You're basically going to have to give up in this area now. You must realise that there's a decent investment in this area. You're just going to be wasting points if you're filing them in here. Maybe, at best, you want to put some CQC infantry in this forest here, or back here, just to hold, make sure you stabilise and hold this flag. But the problem then becomes this corner. So you can bring out reinforcements onto here. An AT gun up here very soon will be a damn good idea to stop any huge advancement down this road. But the KT should be able to cover as well. So Sqwurrol focuses this area. He has a good chance of flipping this game. Not that he's massively far behind at the moment. I feel like he's not traded particularly well, but there seems to be very little action in this game. Very cagey game. Stug coming out at possibly the worst time it can possibly come out. This KT is... It should be able to fire. My god, why is the recon blind? It should be able to see that. But no. He needs some infantry. He needs to be walking out some infantry across here. That is exactly what he's doing now. Yeah. Alright. Now we have some nice artillery at the back. Actually, it's not that nice, is it? Yeah, 4 rounds per minute, 40% accuracy. Accuracy is really good, though. But rate of fire is pretty terrible. Do they have big boom? No, 100. It's 5.25. It's not terrible. It's something. I don't think I've ever used these things, to be honest. 70 points is not for 70 points. Meh. Meh. Sorry, I have to keep looking back again. Oh, 50 shells. Yes. It can last you most of the game, I guess. It's got radio as well. Where are these actually firing? AA. Oh, the grill? Griller? Oh, he's doing what he shouldn't be doing. Oh, then again, if this fires, if he just holds his back a second or two more. Oh no, here we go. Oh, that's very good timing actually. I take it all back. Just unfortunately, this AT gun is going to start popping things off. Nice position here, because he probably thinks it's safe, because he's got his Panzer out here, so oh yeah, there's no AT guns, I'm alright. Little does he know, this thing is going to come in and sideshow everything. Very, very nice, I like that. And he's also got the artillery fire in this area, which could unload some of the Stern Pioneer. Sadly, they just fire extremely slowly. But he might be unlucky here. Oh, oh, that is unlucky. That is unlucky. But I like the idea. I do like it. Oh, yeah, it's going to get another one off here. Nicely unloaded by Sqwurrol. Needs to unload his next ones, yes. Now he's got to smoke him out, run in. Nice move by Sqwurrol, I have to say. So he actually... Yeah, so he's gained a flag in the middle, and he's gained his flag back, so he's actually taking him down now. But generally, he's still looking a bit weak. His north is looking really iffy. He needs some armour over here. Now he's got the flag 41 in here, so bringing some armour into this area is good, so you can cover both sides, move it back and forth. And we've got Nebelwerfer 300mm one. Ooh, that's going to be devastating. Where's it firing? Koenigsteiger. So he is going to get back into this forest. All the equipment at the back's been taken out. I think the gorilla must have got that. He must have been distracted, I believe. So he desperately needs some reinforcements. He needs to bring in some infantry into this forest just to secure this flag. Possibly bring in a pack here as well. Oh, he's actually moved. He's not destroyed this pack. He's just decided to... what's the word called? Remove it? Move it somewhere else? Relocate, that's the word I was looking for. This is where this MG is going to come into its own. As soon as you start trying to cross this gap here, if you don't use smoke, the MG is going to pop them. But yeah, it's nice he's got this Jaeger. He's got a little bit of vision on what's coming in here still. In the centre. Oh, KT has been hit by the Nebelwerfer and he's not got a scratch on his paintwork. Nice move, yeah. Panzerfahrerpaar come around this road. He's still got nothing on here. Shocking. I guess he just doesn't have the AT equipment to take out the KT, so he's not bothering. But maybe round here would be the best bet, just to help secure this area more, because this is under a lot of threat. Nice bombing run. We need some AA. We need some AA out here. A Flak 41 out here will be nice. He can't afford to have things bombed in this area. He needs to be able to push over the open and take the flags. He's getting ticked down again. He's lost the flag in the north again, I believe. Yes, his reinforcements come in. Just armour. Similar mistakes that we were seeing in the last game. It's like armour, and then it gets wiped out, then infantry comes in, and then the infantry's on his own and it gets wiped out, and then more armour comes in. You really do need the... People go out with combined arms. It is deadly important. But in the last match, it was more a matter of... oh, I nearly had his name then. Sox, it was Sox, wasn't it? Yeah. Sox and Diderot. Yeah, Sox, he had the right idea. It just didn't quite get the timing right. Oh my god. That's scary for the KT. Yeah, he desperately needs some AA out here. Yeah, more coming in now. Where's this coming? Just to here. Yeah, I think Flak 41's good to have here, in my opinion. Oh, I can hear some rockets. Nice. He just needs to march these across now. Maybe good idea to sneak the Flampans around the back here so you can sneak the flag. Stern Pioneer going to go down eventually here, I feel. But this is always like a big... Well, no polite way to put it. Clusterfuck. It does get a mess down here quite a lot. In the last match, this didn't happen at all. The other quarter-final. Oh, no. Fail there. Flak 41 doing its job. And I think it's going to get the second one repulsed as well. Might even be able to take another one down. Another Flak 41 coming out. I imagine this is going to be in the north. Still just a single tick, and we are coming to the end of B phase, and I do feel that there's just not enough infantry for 21st Panzer on the board at the moment. It looks like there's just as much red as blue in a way, but yeah, he doesn't seem to be taking the initiative. He needs to be pushing across here so badly. There's nothing in here that can hurt him. Right, Stern Panzer's coming out. Good. He needs to bring out his healthcare off the hill and start moving across the open. He needs to see what's going on around here, and then this thing's going to blap it all. He can literally take these 3 flags without much effort at all. I don't feel it's worth investing this much into the south just to gain this 1 flag back, when he can gain 3, 4, possibly even 5 in the centre position. If we're going to see another KT, I'm going to expect to see it on this road. You just sit it here, and the only thing that's going to hurt it is the Nebelwerfer. Which looks like he's loaded this up again, but he's not actually moved it. And we've got counter battery coming in. Oh, it's been unloaded. What is this thing? Yeah, you don't get to see these things very often. 7.5, Jesus, 5 rounds per minute. 150mm. That's decent. Yeah, if that gets a direct hit on that, it's gone. Oh, there's another one here as well. Oh dear. Oh, there's a lot of decent artillery. It looks like he's really into his big boom arty, Mr. Wantsomenoob. Well, to be fair to him, he's managed to tick him down a lot. He may as well invest in that, because Sqwurrol doesn't seem to have an answer at the moment. This is a problem with a KT. It looks to be so scared of using the thing that it's kind of just wasted the number of points he spent on it. 260 points. It's done nothing other than help gain this flag a little bit by being there to support the infantry. Oh, so he's done nothing. Maybe it'll take out Stuck now, but nope. Wantsomenoob was really good on his micro. He spotted that straight away, retreated it. He lost the Panzer IV in this area. This flag flipped back to Wantsomenoob, and he's bringing it off map again now. He's desperate to get this back. To be fair, if he does hit all this and then just bash through, he could get 2 flags. The Flam Panzer though, why on earth he's not just moving it around here and into this forest, I don't know. I really can't figure it out. But it's getting to the point now where he needs to make some move. He's starting to move his KT up. He's still single tick down. We're into C phase now, so he's definitely got to make more of a move. Oh, excuse me. Oh, he had spotted the Nebelwerfer, so it did get out alive, luckily. I imagine he's just going to fire that somewhere in this region. Possibly here. Yeah, possibly in this area somewhere. Possibly in this area somewhere, just to smash things up a bit and then maybe push through. Where is he actually aiming it? Right back here where there's nothing. Ah, he must think the flak is there for some reason. That's unfortunate. And this one is firing... Ah, it's on counter battery, I see. This Flak 41's out of action now. This one is practically out of shells. KT is sitting there waiting to be shot by the AT plane. You really need AA back here. It needs infantry. I keep saying the same thing. It's frustrating sometimes watching it. Alright, so he's trying to avoid the AA over here, but he doesn't know it's pinned. He's done a good job of pinning it. There's another one coming in here. Same thing. Alright, so he's coming at it from 2 directions, so the flak cannot hit both of them. Oh, but yeah, yeah, the turning circle on these things is so bad that they've had to go back to realign. And Sqwurrol surrenders. I don't know why. I guess he just assumed his KT was going to get taken out. He is a lot... I think that was a little bit premature. Again, his KT might have survived. Might have, but possibly not. Because they only do 2 damage those things per shot, so it might have like really damaged the KT. The other one would have probably been suppressed by the flak. It had 4 rounds left in it. But yeah, that surprised me. I think it's a little bit premature. Understandably, I think the disheartened effect hit him there. Wantsomenoob certainly seems to be the stronger player. But Sqwurrol, yeah, the division choice, I don't think it's a terrible division choice for that map. But the execution just seemed poor. Bringing out the early KT, I get that, for pushing in the open. Invested too much in the south, in my opinion. But a huge push across the centre Would have been fantastic. The Sturmpanzer 4 in there, back it up with a lot of AA. He did have a lot of artillery around to take it out, so he just put all his artillery that he has on counter battery to take out wantsomenooob's artillery when it's firing on his AA and such, and then he could have had a chance. But you know, hindsight, God vision, etc. But yeah, decent performance. wantsomenoob. He looks a strong contender. I'm not sure who he comes up against yet. I've not actually checked out the bracket because I don't want to see who's won. I sort of got a glimpse of who did win. I think I was fairly sure wantsomenoob was going to win this because, well, I knew it was 2 games for a start. But the other games that are remaining, I'm not sure who wins them, and I think we've got a 3-gamer coming up next. So I'll be casting that next. So wantsomenoob. If he's up against Diderot, I think that would be a really nice game. But yeah, the semi-final is going to be really close battles, I imagine. wantsomenoob seems to be a much more slow and steady, arty player. Diderot, he seems to be more aggressive in my opinion, but we'll see. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the kills. So let's see, the KT did not kill anything. It didn't do anything. It just sat there, unfortunately. The Sturmpanzer managed to get off MG42, that was it. Yes, really poor showing, really, I would say, from Sqwurrol. I'm sure he can do better than this. He'll admit he's not the best player in the world, but I'd expect a little bit more aggression from him. And wantsomenoob, great use of these planes. The fact that they got so many, basically they were free kills he got on these, completely free. There's no AA up to repulse them early enough. So managed to take out, yeah, 1, 2, 3 artillery pieces. Panzer, SPW 222s. That's pretty much good enough. The Henkel's got some work in as well. Is it a Henkel? Are they called Henkel? Someone let me know, I'm not even sure what they're called. Oh, and the other one here got another Sturmpanzer. Stugs. Doing Stugness. Yeah. Solid tanks. And that's about that. Alright, so next game, or next match I should say, is going to be whatever I'm doing it in chronological order they've been posted, so it's going to be those ones. Alrighty, goodbyes from me's.